So here you can see this is the endpoint where you have AMP. So it will directly connect to the cloud. So cloud, you have the investigation, sandboxing, and machine learning, all the information. Okay, this is AMP Cloud. So AMP Cloud is integrated with the ThreatCreate, and AMP Cloud is integrated with the Talos. That is a team, security intelligence team, where you have all the information to push to the other security products, Cisco security products and the services. So if the file is clean, then you can get it. If the file is malware, then you can it will remediate. If it is unknown, then it's going to the sandbox where it will analyze and send the details to the end user. Is it clean file or malware? So all the information is happened in the internet. Okay. So if some of the private company like we call as a secure environment. So where people doesn't have the internet. So endpoint doesn't go to the internet. They used to only work for the mail, so they can able to get the mail, but they don't have internet access. Okay, so everything is based on the local local servers communication. Let us say if you go for any defense or medical, okay, government sector, so it's very rare to get the internet locally. Okay, so in that case, there is another deployment where you have on from AMP update servers. So all your endpoint and network devices which has AMP services, which will go to the local Tetra update servers or local AMP servers. So only this AMP server has the capable to connect to internet. So this AMP server is always connect to the internet to get an update. So this update will push to the local devices. If you have an internet issue, if you have internet limitation to the endpoint. Okay, this is on prime AMP update service. Okay. Now coming to the AMP endpoint as antivirus. So typically antivirus, you have these features, right? So it will do the disk encryption, it's host-based, IPS, and personal firewall, like all the Symantec and 10 micro, all the Kaspersky, those kind of things, McAfee. Okay, so it gives all kind of feature, this kind of feature. Okay, threat signature update, centralized configuration, and Microsoft certified product, PCI compliance. But what additionally AMP will give as a bundle feature, it's a threat signature and updates. So you will get, because the typical antivirus suits feature, it has the update feature, but it is not every frequent. Okay, if you have a corporate laptop, if you install McAfee, so this corporate McAfee software will get a update to the local server. So local server will get update every day, night, and other things. But this one, it's if you have this software installed in your system, okay, it will directly go to the cloud and get update, and your response time is very fast. So whenever any new threat comes, you will get update. Okay, you don't need to wait for some time to analyze and give the report. So it is a centralized configuration and signature update. It also has other features. Okay, that is additional feature you will get apart from this basic one. So then people always ask, what is the difference? And you can see these are the few questions. So if they have AV environment, antivirus environment. So here you can see what is the opportunities. So how do you, I know when I need to discuss AV when I'm pushing AMP. So it's very simple. We can say consolidate another single agent. So you can remove the existing traditional AV, and it has the AV solution, AV engine, CAMP AV. So you can integrate this AMP4 endpoint with the AV engine. So you have the single agent which has all the features. Okay. And if you presented the AMP4 endpoint to the customer and they say AV already does this for me, same thing. So what else this can do? The main difference is continuous monitoring. So you have the continuous monitoring which you cannot do in AV always, and visibility and context and control. These are the other features, additional and advanced feature you can get it. And analyze of unknown files, sandboxing, we can say, to Cisco thread grid. So it's happened immediately. Reduce the complexity and get more from a single connector. Okay, so you don't need to have antivirus for the other protection and AMP for the malware protection. No, so you can have this one and have the single bundle which protect the entire endpoint. Okay, integrate protection between the network. So it's an additional feature. It's a integration. So you can integrate if you have any VPN client software. Okay, so you can integrate like a Cisco. You have a Cisco AnyConnect. So this AMP4 endpoint can integrate with the Cisco AnyConnect VPN solution. So when I'm in home, when I try to connect my office, so the VPN agent will initiate. Once it's connected, then the AMP will run and scan it. So if any malicious traffic happen on that communication, it will block. So the file cannot come to my corporate network when I'm in VPN. So those kind of integration we can include. And now I'll show the dashboard. Okay. So this is the D cloud. I will show how the dashboard. Okay. So once you purchase the Cisco AMP for your enterprises or small medium business or MNC company, okay, then you will get the accounts. So they will give the URL and you will log into that URL. Then you can see your dashboard. So from this dashboard, you can download your connectors. Okay, so here you can see download connector. So this connector you have to download. Okay, so this connector you have to download and install in your endpoint. So after this, from this application to your account dashboard has the hash communication, okay, through the internet. So whenever the AMP is running in your system, it always try to sync with your cloud dashboard, AMP dashboard. So you can see all your connector is coming to this one. Okay, then from here you can centralize manager. It's a centralized manager where you can manage everything. So once your endpoint install in this AMP, here you can see how many connector it has, and here you can see it will keep on give you updates. So there is two options where you can deploy this AMP for endpoint. One is the detection mode, another one is a prevention mode. Detection mode is nothing but it's collecting the information and share to you. Okay, it won't block the file. So it will help you to analyze all your repo endpoint behavior, and as a network admin or security analyzer, you have to filter all the things and push the policy. Okay, And the second method is the AMP4 endpoint. You can deploy it as the detection prevention mode. So prevention mode is nothing but when the malware comes, it will prevent. So you will get the alert. The detection mode, when the malware comes, it will detect and send as a report, but it won't block. Okay. So when you deploy in the initial stage as a testing phase in any organization, put in detection mode for all your connector, all your endpoints for a week, then collect all the information and study. Then based on that, you can prepare the policy and deploy the policy to all the endpoints and change the endpoints to the prevention mode. So from dashboard, like a cloud, you can change their mode, all the endpoints mode from detect to prevention. Okay, so now you can see this is something like one of the, this is a sample. Okay, so here you can see there are malware is executed, so high, medium, and low. So you can see some of the events I will show here. So how many is compromised, it will show you. This is a ABC company. Okay, some sample. Okay, so these are the file is called as a malware. Okay, so here you can see how many computers is affected. You can see this one, all the information here. Just to click it. So here you can see the one required attention here. So this is a computer. Okay, so you can find out the name, the host name from your organization. So it's infected. So this is a malware is executed. You can see the file also. So all the information you can see here. What is the file name and other information. Then you can work on. So this is something like you have detect mode and prevention and triage mode. Triage mode is immediate block. So you can keep your security policy according to your statistics and environment. Okay. So also you can go here and see all the updates information. So how many endpoints has the malware event, threat information, how many host is running in what kind of platform, all the information, AV definition. So whether all the endpoint or connector is up to date to the AV. So the default AV which is there in the AMP. So if it is out of definition, then you have to go here and find out outdated endpoints and push. You have to rescan from here. So there is an option like you can do the scanning here. Okay. So you can see the within the policy this definition is out, means you can rescan. Okay. So here you can see the computer. Now you can see the AMP. See, from the cloud, whatever computer you want to, whatever endpoint you want to, this is a host name. So here you cannot find out based on the IP address. So it is again the AD, the host name, which is there in the host system endpoint. So from the host, you can scan it. So you can see all the device trajectory and file trajectory, all the information. Okay. So you want to delete this host, then you can delete. You can do all the information here, and you can compile. Okay. So this is the overall dashboard information. So this is a sample. So if it is in real, you can see all the WannaCry and ransom attack all the information you can see as high threats, and you can block it. Okay, so like in organization, we cannot say like a 99% we are safe. Okay, the 1.1% of whole will spoil entire organization. So this kind of our next generation endpoint security future will protect 100%. That means you are 100% safe. So no need to do any kind of breach. So this will help you to strengthen your endpoint, also the whole network, and it will help you to have a good reputation to the company. Okay, so that's all. So now the floor is open for the question and answer. So any questions, let me know.